Hey guys. I'm so hungry right now, I'm sorry. What's up? How are you guys? I'm good. I'm just tired. Just trying to do so many things. It's crazy. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. Yep, quarantine is over. I'm back home, then I had some work to do tonight. So I just took a shower quick. I'm going to open some things here that I've had here almost for over a month. And I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to open anything yet. So, I love the watermelon Sour Patch. My hands are like a little shaky. I must be so hungry. Let's see what this is. You have to be the most awesome, kindest-hearted soul. I'm pretty nice, I think. Now that I've been seeing so many people's posts and just everyone's opinions on everything, and everything that's happening for tomorrow, but the election, I'm like, wow, I think I really am nicer than the normal person. No matter what, at the end of the day, who's voting for who, and everyone has different opinions and different things that they want in life. I'm not planning on, going crazy, and life still goes on, and we still have to do what we've got to do, right? And be good people. I just still don't get that part. The president doesn't change how you act as a human and what you're taught and how you're raised. And just seeing how people get so crazy about it too. The arguments and the screen, the stuff I've been seeing, it's intense. I've had sour Skittles, yeah. Hey everybody. Yes, I know, New York City's boarded up. It's crazy. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. Asking me. I did have some pizza earlier. Oh my God, I keep dropping them. Thank you guys. My day was alright. I was flying, and my flight was when they have you on the runway for so long. It's we were sitting on the plane, and then we were sitting on the runway for an hour. I can't stand that. Why put everybody on the plane if we're going to sit on there then? Because now I feel the flight's 3 hours instead of 2. So, and then I got back. I was at the dance studio for about 3 hours. And so I haven't even stopped. I haven't unpacked my stuff yet. I just jumped in the shower. And so, yeah. That's been my day. Um, my favorite Sour Patch flavor, the blue ones. No luggage issues today. Yeah, well, I haven't been on here in so long, so I haven't really been able to catch up with everybody, and I was just honestly, I never, never like to lie to people. I was just starting to get over to, ooh, fire, what's that? And a disco ball? How'd I get that on me? I love that. Send me that disco ball again. um, I've been so busy, and then, I don't know, I was just like, I don't want to say getting over the TikTok thing, because I do like the app. I think it's fun. I just don't like the way it's pushed. I feel like the actual better content that I create doesn't do well. And basically, just when I do anything sexy, that's the only videos of mine that get pushed. And it's like a catch-22 because I want, more people to discover me and hear my music and see who I am. But I don't, but then the only times they push my videos are the ones where I'm basically like, doing sexy dancing and stuff. And I get, that's what people like, but I want them to see me for more than that. Because, like, I actually, have worked to become talented. Like growing up, I did musical theater, and I sing, and I dance, and I act, and there's so much I want to give to people, and so much different content I want to share with people, and I just don't like that, like how the app, like, kind of, like how it pushes the things, I mean, I can't complain because I know what to do to push my videos. Like, I know exactly what kind of things I need to post, and I'm like, oh, I know that one will get, like, seen by so many people, but then that's how people are seeing me for the first time, and I don't know if I love that. And then it just makes me question, like, what kind of world that we live in. And then when I start doing that to myself, you won't try what? I'm sorry, Trisha, I don't know what you're saying. It just makes me question, like, what kind of world that, that we live in. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, because then if you say some things, then people take it the wrong way, and it's, I just think that everything's, like, kind of strange. Definitely doesn't get me down. I just feel like it's just strange, like, I don't get it. I follow a girl on here, Nicole, Nikol Knudsen, and she does, like, all, like, time era stuff, and she'll do, like, videos from the 70s and the 80s, and she wears different costumes, and she's creative, and she's talented, and I'm like, that's the videos that should be getting pushed. Those are the videos that millions of people can see, like, she recreates, like, movie scenes, and, flash dance, and things like that, and like, I just see all this other stuff, and I'm like, I don't get it, But it's the kind of business, too, where you have to be smart, So I could keep doing what I want to do, and post what I want to post, but it's never going to be seen then. So I have to be smart, too, And so sometimes I question, like, am I selling myself, like, am I being one of those people that just sells myself because I want to, get seen, and, like, I can explain it. I just don't want to, like, look like some type of phony. So I honestly would love to, I was talking to my friend about this too, like, would love to eventually, like, start going to places and speaking about social media, and talking to kids about it, because I think that it's honestly a huge, huge, huge issue. And it just makes me sick. I can never help it. I love the arts. I love entertainment. And for me, it's just like, what's happening to it? I'll give you guys a great example of something. I'm so mad that I didn't come on TikTok as not an entertainer. I wish I would have came on TikTok as a fireman. If I came on TikTok as a fireman who sang and danced, I would be on TV right now. Like, New York City fireman sings and dances and has millions of views and is taking over because I was a fireman doing it. But if I'm an actual entertainer doing it, it doesn't seem special anymore, right? Because, oh, well, he just does that. It's like I saw people commenting on something and they were like, oh, well, that doesn't count because that's what he does for a living. So what do you want me to do? You know, like, it's just crazy to me. So, and I see it so clearly, like, I want to open other people's eyes to it, because, oh, you went on a date today, I hope it was good, because I do think that it's such a huge, it's scary. Like, I have two nieces. Like, what are they going to grow up like? Like, what are they going to actually be inspired by? What? I don't understand. So, how am I keep getting this disco ball? I love it. So. Who keeps sending me that? What does that mean that I have this disco ball here? It's the new legendary gift? Oh, someone's gifting me? That's so cool. Thank you, guys. Very sweet. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. How do I stay positive? Well, I'm not always positive. I don't think anybody's always positive. It's difficult. I do definitely, like, sometimes I'll just be driving in my car and I'm just like, I'm so done with all of this, you know? Like, I'm just like, I kill myself, you know, and, you know, when I don't see the results or the things I want, you know, or I'm like, why can't I just wake up to some, you know, miracle or, you know, some big thing, you know? And it's difficult because I'm just like everybody else, you know? I try to be grateful and realize all the great things I have, but sometimes, you know, it gets hard. And then I just kind of have to remind myself, I just always tell myself that there has to be a reason for this. It has to be part of God's plan in some type of way. And I can not only control so much, you know, I can only control so much of what happens. I can only do my part. And that's the best I can do. Thank you, Cammy Cat. Because at the end of the day, you know, we can only control so much. And also, too, I know a lot of people on here, I do have an incredible fans. And that also does help me to stay positive, knowing that I do have such great support. It makes a huge difference. Do the haters get to me? No. They don't get to me. Sometimes it's not about them hating on me, it's just the topic of things that they discuss that aggravate me more than anything, because it's dumb. You're dumb. That's what I want to really reply back. I just don't want to look like, sound nasty online, but I want to be like, I literally want to just comment back to you sometimes and be like, you're dumb. And I just don't understand, like what goes through people's brains. Like that whole thing that happened with me, with the girl, with the Christian Grey thing. Like I want to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. You're fucking dumb. It's Halloween and I'm dressing up as a character and I'm playing a role. It makes no sense to me. I like have to control my New York, you know? Because I don't want to be, turn myself into some like trashy looking person online, but in my head, that's what I want to say. Because it's like, it's so dumb. God. Like, you're acting, playing parts. It's like I said to somebody, okay, so your son, right? He dreams of being an actor, right? I'm sure 99.9% of you on here don't agree with, being a drug dealer. But he auditions for a part and it's to be a drug dealer. So do you tell your kid, I don't want you to do that because mommy doesn't want you to support being a drug dealer. Mommy doesn't like that. No. So you're acting. You're thrilled. Oh my God, you got a part in a movie. That's incredible. You play the role. Doesn't mean you're supporting drugs. It's part of a movie. You're acting. Silly. So it doesn't, the hating stuff, it doesn't get to me. It just annoys me because I just want to be like, cause, I just don't get it. It's like, I don't understand how dumb people can be. It's just stupid. But I don't care if people come at me for things like, That's why I tell a lot of people, a thing that fascinates me about people that want to be, known, you know what I mean? I always bring this topic up because it's so hard to explain. Part of being a famous entertainer is being known by millions of people, because part of my dream is obviously to perform for all over the world and be, and have billions of people sing my song and hear my song on the radio and win a Grammy one day and all of those things. So that comes with fame. If I had to choose, if God gave everyone an option and said to be, an entertainer and get all the stuff out of that, but not, have the fame with it, I would choose that. But fame just comes with it. It's part of the deal. So it always fascinates me with a lot of people wanting to become, I don't know whether it's called like an influencer or a socialite or however it is, because I already know what comes with that. I've been doing this since I'm 12, so I know exactly what comes with being popular, what comes with getting noticed. Also comes a lot of hate, also comes a lot of people who are going to attack you, and I always wonder, if people realize what they're doing, what's about to come with that. Your family's invaded, your personal life's invaded. There's so much that comes with fame. I don't want fame because I want to be popular. I want fame because I want to live my dream. For me, it's two different things. And so, as far as the hate, I don't really... I'm used to it. I've been critiqued my whole life since I'm 12. It's part of the job, You have to have a tough shell to, put up with that. Because it's just what comes with it. Thank you. So, that part, I don't mind. They say when you start getting a little hate, that means you made it. So, well, it's not, you don't want to say people hate you. I just think, well, one, a lot of people don't know you, so it's, and two, people just like to, you know, write dumb things. I don't know what they get out of it. I don't really care. If I had a choice, I'd be an actor or a singer. A singer. If I had a choice, if I can only pick one. Because I love to really go on stage and sing and dance for people. What's next for me? Well, I'm not really positive. There's a lot of things on my list of things I want to do, and I really have to make decisions on what I want to put more energy into. I have been thinking about doing a Christmas record, but in the same breath, like I always say, tell people I like to be honest. The amount of money it takes to record the record and get a producer on it and, put the whole thing together and then put the record out and then put some marketing behind the record. Is it worth it when other people are on here doing a dance a day, or whatever it is? Like, I could do that too, and letting my numbers build and getting more fans and getting more followers. It's like sometimes like disheartening a little bit because the other stuff takes up so much time. Like even my virtual concert, and don't get me wrong, it was incredible. I don't regret it at all. But it took so much time and energy and money, and at the end of the day, I couldn't be on my social media as much because of that, because I was focusing on putting together a great show. Because of that, my social media slowed down so much. So you have to really, ask yourself, in this kind of business, in the world that we're in, what is worth it in being in this kind of business. You have to really play it smart. It's really important because we do live in such a different, strange world. My favorite Christmas song? I have a couple. I don't know if I have a favorite, though. I love the one with the boy, sir, I'm gonna buy these shoes for my mama, please. You know that one? It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. I love that one. It's sad, though. I do like that one. My favorite Christmas movie? I like the Santa Claus. What do I like the Grinch too. What else Christmas movies do I like? I don't know. I like A Christmas Carol too, actually. I'm trying to remember the last version that I watched that I like. It was more of like a new one. Did someone say holiday? Who said that? Oh, I like Elf. I love Home Alone too. I love Home Alone. Why am I quiet? Seems sad. I've just had a long day. I definitely haven't felt 100% like so happy today. I just think I have a lot on my mind. The Muppets Christmas, I used to love that. I used to love that. Do a Christmas album with Tori Kelly. Well, if you have her number, hit her up for me. Hey, Renee. I'm definitely not down. Just have so much in my mind. My mind goes like this. No, I didn't vote yet. I'm going tomorrow. Thank you, Aaron and Kez. That's so sweet. Thank you guys for the gifts. Yeah, guys, you have to remember that the life that I've chosen is so different than most people's lives, because every day for me is a day of the unknown. There's nothing guaranteed in my life. As quick as something can happen, as quick as it can be taken away. There is no answers to when things will happen or when they won't. And especially now, with COVID on top of it, and just like of the different kind of world that we live in, it's just, so different. So, I have a lot of days where I just really overthink things and just get really anxious, and so I don't get why you're not being marketed better. Well, I work with some amazing people, and unfortunately, it doesn't matter at this point how big the people are. We live in a world where it's really up to me. I've been on billboards in Times Square, and I would tell you that it literally did nothing for me. My song playing on the radio would do nothing for me. We don't live in a world like we did 20 years ago, where you took somebody who was talented and you put them on TV, and they won't even, they're not, you need a story before you go on TV. Meaning, they're not going to be like, oh, yeah, this kid sings and dances good, let's put him on the Ellen show. There's so much more that goes into it now. And so much of it really is social media, and, Sorry, I'm trying to look at this. Becky, I work for social media content manager. We can help. I do. I haven't. it's just not even, I do, like, there's nothing more I could even do on my social media. Like, I have insane social media, I really do. Like, if you go to my pages, everything is, like, so, like, you'll see, like, mapped out as far as, like, my Instagram and the pictures and the videos and the content. I mean, I've talked to, people that work for huge social media companies, and they're like, his social media is insane. It's just, connecting with people and getting more people attached to it and getting more people, it's crazy, I know, but then how do all these untalented people get recognized in deals? Well, you guys control that. That's why when I go to work with a lot of people, or when I go to teach kids, I try to explain to them that you guys are literally in control of that. I do have my own song. I have lots of my own songs. Trust me, guys, I've worked with the biggest art agents, managers in the world. There is nothing to do with that, unfortunately, right now. You know how many people I know that are insanely talented that are in way worse of a position than I am in. It's just, I literally have to have like millions of followers, have millions of people loving what I do, have my songs completely streaming high, to the point where the industry people are like, okay, we need to work with this kid, because that's literally what they care about. You can send them your package, they're not even looking at it, it doesn't matter. 1 out of 10 people will look at it. They go right to, I have the originals recorded, they are, there's a reason why they're not out right now, because if I put out the music now, then, and only a certain amount of people hear it and stream it and download it, the song becomes a waste. It won't do anything. So, yes, I'm saving them until I have more exposure, correct. So anyways, guys, I don't want to really get into this, only because, and I know so many people just out of love will just say, you need to do this, you need to do that, and trust me, I know, I get it. And to the normal person, everyone has the same reaction that you would say, is, I don't understand why this kid isn't known more, he's so talented, or, this needs to be done, and people need to do this, and people doing that. It's just not that easy, If it was, think about it, how many people would be famous, and think about how many talented people there are in the world, not just me. It's like I said before. Do you guys want to know how I could become famous? Yes, Dana, exactly. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I can become famous. Do you want to know? I already know. Can I tell you? I want everyone to say yes. I want to see all the yeses, because I know exactly. I study people. I go on people's comments on videos. I want to see what it is that people are interested in that person for. What do they love about that person? Why are they following them? What is attracting them to their page and maybe not mine? What is it? Okay, you ready? It's crazy. You're going to be like, oh my God. There's 2 things. One, I should leave social media for the next 2 months. Okay? I should hire a chef and a personal trainer. I should come back onto my social media 2 months later. Okay? And dance every day to all the trends with my shirt off. I will hit 1 million followers in about 30 days after that. I will. It's just the truth. It doesn't matter what anyone says. No, that would never happen. It will happen if I did that. That's how sick of a world that we live in. That if I literally, why spend money on recording songs? Why spend time doing all these things and creating all of these things? Go to the gym for 2 months, get my body shredded, come back on, and literally have a 12-pack, take some hot pictures, do the trends every day, and have 1 million followers. And then I could start singing again. And then at that point, people will be like, oh, he sings too, cool. And that's just the truth. And I know it's the truth because I've done both things and I've tested it out. Like my Joker video was like actually artistic. You know, it was actually special. It has the lowest views of all of my videos on my TikTok. And then me, dancing and, like just, grinding my body has millions of views and comments. I'm not saying I'm doing it, guys. I'm just saying if you want to know how, like when people are like, well, what can you do? What can you do? That's literally what I should do. That, and also, I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this. I don't even know what to say is the second one. I'm actually not going to say it. Should I? I kind of want to. The second one is woe is me. Woe is me. When you make people feel bad for you, they love it. They literally love it. Woe is me. The people that come on and they're like, oh my goodness, everybody's, attacking me. And then everyone starts commenting, I love you, don't blah, 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 and your page just starts going crazy. Like, I bet you, if I posted a video tomorrow, I said, guys, I'm leaving social media, I can't take it anymore. It's killing me, it's making me sick to my stomach, and I was hysterical crying. And then everybody was like, let's get him back. Let's post videos to get him back. I would gain 200,000 followers. Because people love either woe is me, because it's like a thing, or being hot and taking my clothes off. One or the other. Those are the two that work the most. I choose not to do any of those things because I don't really believe in that. But it is the truth. And some people might be upset to say that, but it is. I don't do that because I don't believe in that, because I don't feel like woe is me. Because I have a great life compared to some other people, and I'm healthy. And my dreams are coming true, and maybe they're not as fast as I want them to, but they are, and I have incredible fans, and I have friends, and I have a great family, and so there's nothing to be woe is me about my life. Why? Because people are mean to me sometimes, or because people say a negative thing about me. There's no woe is me, I'm not, I shouldn't make people feel bad for me. Yes, do I go through things? Am I sad sometimes? Yes. Would I share that with people sometimes? Of course, absolutely, but it's not about, I just, it's not my style. And yes, I would love to sometimes, of course, like I think it's important to share with people, that I'm human just like them. I think it helps connect with people because it is true, just like everyone else. I'm not always confident. I'm down on myself sometimes too. And I think it's important for other people to feel that because it helps them feel like they're not alone in a situation. That is important. So that's not what I mean by that, but, then so much of it is just so much of it. And again, too, even with, being, like someone said, I love to be risque sometimes, don't get me wrong. it's part of who I am too. It's part of being an entertainer. I love that. But it's also important for people to know that I'm not like a stripper, you know. Like, I love doing that because it is fun and it's sexy, and, you know, we love to be sexy, and there's nothing wrong with that, and sex is human, and, you know what I mean? And I love making people feel alive and sexy and getting into something, but, you know, there's more to me than just, you know, that. And, you know, and I want people to know that I can do it all because I've worked hard to do that, you know? And there are a lot of different roles I can play and different people I can, you know, things I can do, and, you know, that is who I am, and I love to, you know, just do different things and be creative. I feel boring when I give you guys the same thing, to me at least. I'm like, oh my God, how many times am I just gonna, you know, do this? Like, I have to do different things sometimes. I want to give my followers different content. I want to keep them excited. I want to keep them, you know, feeling like, what's gonna happen next, and what is he gonna do, and, you know, because for me, that's what art is. That's what entertainment is. I don't know. I think it's fascinating. Thank you, Matt. I think it's fascinating to me how like some of these like really huge, like the younger ones especially, like the teens, like these content creators or whatever it is, are like do this like every day. It's like, and then like another day, and it's like you do the fucking same shit every day. So just, I mean, if that's what you're doing as a living, you're supposed to creating content. You're not being creative. What's so creative about that? I mean, you're the creator. So you're getting paid thousands of dollars. You have to remember that too. We'll be like, oh, like, well, they're just like a kid doing it. They're not just a kid doing it. Kid's making like 40 grand off of that post. Like, be fucking creative if you're a creator or whatever it is. That's my thing about it. That's what you're doing as supposed to be a living. Well, like, let's go create and, you know, excite me a little bit. It's a fascinating, like, the hype around it, and, like, I'm like, I could run circles around you, bitch. Trust me. So it's like, that fascinates the life out of me. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. People are like, what is it? Like drugged, I feel like. Like we're just all going along with this. Like we are all going along with this and giving it into this and giving all these people thousands of dollars instead of being like, no, bitch, I'm not commenting on it, I'm not liking on it, and I'll go and comment on somebody who actually is creative and is dope and deserves my comment and deserves my like. Like the girl I was just telling you about, Nicole. Yes, brainwashed. Like, she's dope. You should be a content creator. You should be making $40,000 off of a post. You're dope. And I keep telling everyone what people say, but why? And I'm just like, guys, it's us. Like, we choose. It's the same thing how I feel like with, like, how everyone's going crazy with the stuff with the election. Like, stop. We choose how we behave. We choose how we act. We choose if we want to go out and loot. We choose if we want to fight with each other. Nobody else does that. We choose. That's our decision, how we behave as humans. You know? It's the same thing, like, well, my kid loves this person. Like, have you ever sat down and talked to your kid? Have you ever said to your kid, listen, why do you love this person so much? Explain this to me. What do you love about this person? You know? Have you ever, like, brought them and made them listen to other music? You know, have you exposed your kids to other music of different generations and said, this is what I listen to. Do you love this? You know? Or do you just say, oh, I allow my kids to do that, so, like, you just give in to it, and then what is going to happen to the future of kids? Like, what's going to happen? What do they have to look, like, who are they looking up to? Because, like, I don't want my nieces to look up to what she sees on here. It's silly. So that's why when people bring up the fame thing, it aggravates me, because I'm like, guys, you're choosing us, all of us together. Like, we're choosing what we do, how we act, how we behave, who elevates, who doesn't. It's the truth. You know? And don't get me wrong, I do it too. I'm guilty by association as well, you know? I'd never lie to people. If my manager told me that this big content creator was going to post my song, I'd be like, I mean, obviously we're going to let them do it, because at this point, what am I going to do? They have billions of followers. It's a way to get the song heard. So, but it is the truth, and even the biggest stars are doing it, you know? Because they're even like, shit, I got to get on this right now. Like, they're not silly, but they could stand up and make a difference if you think about it. But they're just like, let me go along with it. This person's popular, let me run right into it with them. So, there's nothing as fans that you can do to help me besides exactly what you're doing. I could not ask for anything more. The support and you guys actually loving what I do and listening to my songs and watching my videos and sharing them with people and commenting and more than anything, what you do for me that helps me more than anything is believing in me. Because when I don't believe in myself, when I feel down on myself, when I feel like I want to give up, and I read your comments and I read what you guys say, it makes me keep pushing. You know, it makes me keep believing in myself. You have no idea how much you also influence me, how you can change my day just as much as I say that, just as much as you would say, bye Trisha, just as much as people say I've affected them, it's the same way for me. You guys, you know, inspire me to keep going and give me, you know, the strength when I feel like I don't have it. So. So do you actually respond to your posts? Yes, I do respond. I control my social media. It's crazy. It is difficult. I do the most. Oh, I love you too, Mel. I do the most responding on my Instagram. For all of them, and it is difficult sometimes because, of course, I'm just one person and a human. And also, too, hey Joanne, I'm fighting cancer. When I have a bed, I listen to you, think I feel better. Well, I hope that everything is okay, and I'm sending you all my love and prayers. Sorry, I was just reading some of that. Am I sure I'm human? Yes. I'm positive. My eyes are gray, yes. I have some new merch out now on my website, fjzulferino. Is that my website? No. fjofficial.com. Oh my god, I can't even. Silly me. Hey, Miss Charlotte. So yeah, so I have merch out. And I always will post on my Facebook fan page and my Instagram, usually more on my Facebook fan page. That's where I post the most about, like, when I come out with new shirts or what's on my website. I always post on there. That's like my first spot. My Facebook fan page is facebook.com/Frankie's official Zmob. And so I always post in there usually. Well, like when my new merch drops. I post in there first and I don't post it anywhere else just in case it sells out. I want my fan page, like my fans to really get the first chance to get it in case there's not, in case it sells out fast. I also do focus on that as well. I don't know, I don't know if it's mean or not. I hope it doesn't come across mean. I definitely focus on my fan page a lot, and like what I like to say, like my core fans, Not to say that if you're not on the page, you're not. I don't want to insult anybody, because I know some people just aren't on there because they're not on Facebook. But I do usually like interact a lot on there, and post a lot of like exclusive stuff on there, and it's always free. I don't charge for any of it. I give away free songs on there as well. I always post in there about my merch first. I did my contest for my concert in there as far as like getting a chance to come see me. I do this because there are a lot of people who just come on and comment and then, they leave and it is what it is. And not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, how do you explain it? I guess if you have a chance, right, to either hang out with your best friend or a person that you don't talk to that much, you're going to hang out with your best friend if you only could pick one. So I guess that's kind of a good way to explain it. I don't know what that means. I do, it is true. I have a very, I really have a huge, love for my fans. It's I will literally fucking kill somebody if they, dare to even talk about my fans, and I'm not kidding. I get pissed. If someone's like, oh my god, this person is crazy, I let them do this from Museum Mob, I'm like, and this person supports me, and this person is always there for me, more than you, who I haven't even spoken to in 4 years, and now you want to come and have a conversation with me like your friends? Step the fuck out of my way, bitch. Don't talk about my fans. I get crazy. Just because, my people that are supporting my dream, they believe in me. Some of my people that I know my whole life, you're not commenting on my stuff. You're like, oh, you came out with a song I didn't even know. Okay, well, thanks. Love you too. You've known me for 12 years and you didn't even buy my song. I have fans that have never even met me in person and were the first person to buy it. And then you want to make a comment? You might want to zip your mouth. So. I do love my fans. They're the best. Yeah, and it is, I know. They do throw it down for me too. I always laugh too, because I'm always thinking to myself, oof, when someone comes at me with a negative comment, I'm like, bad idea to come on this page with a negative comment. Because you might get a good 100 people who are about to just rip you to shreds. You silly, silly, silly. Oh my goodness. You little silly goose, you. Thinking you were going to come on this page? I don't have to say a word. I do for fun sometimes, just love to go and kind of scroll, and then I get a good laugh out of it. I just get shredded. Wrong page to come to. A video in scrubs? I have to get some scrubs. Say the word, we'll go off. What I want to do is, yes, loyalty is so important. Me too. Loyalty is everything. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that. That was a bad question, but I didn't see it. I'm going to open some things, though, that I haven't opened here. Some things that people did send me, though, I did open because I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, but one box was so big, and I just couldn't wait. So I'm gonna bring it here. And then some people sent me food, and I ate it already. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to, like, even take a picture, like, some, like, beautiful boxes and stuff. I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. Hold on, guys. Okay, and do not mind this room right now. It's a mess because I've been traveling and stuff, and then I had my show, and everything's just crazy. So, I don't think I can reach this right now. Hold on. Well, I got this. Did I ever show this on my last one? I don't remember if I showed you guys this shirt that I got on my last one, but hold on, let me grab some things. I don't know if I can get this right now. I'm going to try to, though. It was just so beautiful. So, it's the lyrics of Purple Rain by Prince. I see that. Sorry, the stupid ring light. But it was really, really beautiful gift. Okay, hold on. And then, I don't know, I can't remember if I showed these or not right here. There was so much stuff. Whoa. I love you too. Alright, hold on. But there was a box here. Okay. That I already wore, the sweatshirts. It was a Penn State sweatshirt. I already wore it. Hold on. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is from Heather. So sweet. That man is a success who is happy with himself and gives happiness to others. I hope so. I'm not always happy with myself, but I try. Happy, pray that your man works well based on being part of it. Early birthday gift. Not yet, December. Thank you for being the person you are, because the world's been such a place for me since finding you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. Well, I already wore 2 of my sweatshirts, so they're not in. I'm being love slapped? Oh, who am I being love slapped by? I'm oblivious. I'm sorry. Guys, who am I being love slapped by? From Flexible Mommy? Thank you so much. How flexible are you? Thank you, guys. That's really sweet. I appreciate that. What's up, everybody? I'm just opening some incredible fan mail and incredible gifts for my fans. I got this big basket of gifts in here. I wore a bunch of the stuff already because it looks so comfortable. But Flexible Mommy, thank you so much. This is so sweet of you. I gotta check out your page and everything. Really sweet. Thank you, guys. Yeah, my P.O. box is working again. It's on my Facebook page, all the info on it. How nice is that? She sent me so much good stuff in here. The shirts were so comfortable. Now this is what I need to be doing. Though I did get really drunk on Saturday. Not like crazy, but like I did drink a lot. I definitely could have been crazier though, for sure. I don't know, you know what it is when you drink? The next day is just so much. It's like, was it worth it? Because then I want to eat late at night, you know? I love sheets. No, I didn't do a Halloween party because of COVID. But Heather, this was amazing. There was 2 other sweatshirts in here, and I wore them. I actually wore one on the plane, but that was really sweet. Do I ever get to watch fan videos? Of course. All the time. Yes, that was from a fan. That was from a fan. How sweet, right? You know, it's crazy. I don't know if other people say this. So, I've been an entertainer my whole life. Like, since that's all I've ever done, actually. And I always feel like, I don't know, I never wanted to come across the wrong way when someone's on my live, like, yeah, like, I got it from a fan. I never want people to feel like I think, like, who I am. That's why, if you had noticed, I always say, like, my supporters a lot, because, I don't know. Is that weird? Alright. I think I overthink everything. Okay, let's see what's here. A lot of these gifts were from my concert. This is from Donna Risley. She sent me a Starbucks gift card, which is definitely going to go to good use, because I'm always at Starbucks. I love Starbucks. That's really sweet. Thank you so much, Donna. And so, you know what's crazy, too? I seem sweet and humble. Humble, yes, not always sweet. Depends on the day you catch me on. Sweet a lot, but not always. You know, I always say, wow, this is beautiful. Bracelet. It's nice, right? I wear, it depends, like, I don't like things too tight. Sweatshirts, I either wear like a large or an extra large. I love the honesty. Well, you have to remember, I'm born and raised in New York. How nice do you think we always are? You know how many times I scroll? And I'm like, how the fuck does this person have this many fucking comments, have this many fucking likes, and has this many fucking followers? I'm like, what the fuck is so good about them? I think that's really the real me. And then I'm like, okay, Frankie, don't be that person. Don't be that person. But he's human, right? I was talking to my friend yesterday about that. I said, does that make me a bad person? Like, because I don't like being like that. And she's like, no, because at least you can admit to it. I'm like, okay. All right. Ooh, Donna. Girl's trying to get me wrecked. Look at this. Oh, and it's a shot glass and it has the date of my concert on it. That's amazing. Look at that. They're my favorite colors too. There's Oreos in here too. My favorite cologne, 1 billion. Is it million or billion? I don't know. By Paco Rabanne. Look at that. It says Frankie Zulferino concert with the date on it. I love that. And my favorite color. Dope. It's really sweet. Oh, my ear is so itchy right now. Okay, there's a lot of different... Oh, this is all different ones in here. Because this was from my concert and I put everything in this bag. Okay. Look at this one. How amazing is this? That's me. Let's see. God, was I really being serious in this? I was like... Oh my goodness. Oh, sometimes I look back at this stuff of myself and I'm just like, God, what some people must think of me. These poses. Like, who are you, kid? Goodness. Oh, I got Dunkin' too now. Here we go. So now Dunkin' is where I like the food better at Dunkin', but I like the coffee better at Starbucks. This is from Donna McKenna and Adrian. These gift cards are for when you're up at 3 a.m. and need a caffeine jolt. We traveled all the way from Massachusetts to watch you. Didn't disappoint. Just remember your fans that supported you when you make it big. That's right. When is that day coming? Because I'm impatient now. So sweet. Oh, they gave me Starbucks and Dunkin'. That's amazing. Because sometimes I'm like that sick person. I'm like, at Starbucks, I get the coffee. Then I leave Starbucks and I go to Dunkin' because I want the food from there. I've been trying to get a hold of you for months. Southern Belle, have you? Well, now you got me. Tell me, hun. I don't want to miss it when I look down, though. Okay, I saw the yes. Oh, Donna's in here. Donna, I wonder really if we're related, how we figured this out. Because, you know, my grandma's last name was McKenna. Because I'm Irish, a little Irish. Thank you. Hey, 50 Shades of Grey was hot. Can't get a hold of me. Well, Shoe Gals. Oh, Joe, you're in here? My cousin says hi. Hey, Nick. Nick, how cool. Look at that. I'm opening all these gifts from my cousin Nicole is in here. Joe is her husband. My cousin Nicole she's my favorite cousin. We grew up together our whole lives, and she's just the best. And she was at my concert, and she helped. So some of you guys probably met her there. She was selling merch. She's always been like my #1 fan since I was a little chubby kid dancing. See, I got a t-shirt. Let's see. I'm peeing my pants over this. The eye cream. So if anybody that, or people probably don't know it here, but I'm always complaining about that my under eyes are always so dark because I don't sleep enough. But they look good. They look pretty good today, though. I think it was the nap I took on the plane. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try that though. Is that good, this one? Men's Care Restoring. Dina, I thought that was from you maybe. I was like, Dina definitely got me some eye cream. Okay, this is a long note from Antonia, so I'm going to read it on my own time. Oh, Antonia, this is all from you? So sweet. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just had to read a little bit of it. Okay, I'm definitely going to read this after though. I don't know if other, my P.O. Box address is on my Facebook group. Oh, this is all pictures of me and my nieces and stuff from my video. Look at me. How cool is that? If I was a cartoon character. So sweet. This was banging. This Oreo chapstick. Shit. Shit. That's good. What's this? Now kiss me. Oh wow, this is so nice. Look at this. From Michael Kors. So I can put in all the credit cards I spend all my money on, haven't paid. Yeah. Good times, you know. Anybody else do that? You know, some people say to me, wow, how do you do all these amazing videos? I think to myself, do you have a credit card? Because some months I just go, just living on a dream, you know? Oh, scary. Oh no. Scary. Alright. Okay, so I put all that there. Hold on, guys, sorry. I'm just trying to like keep this organized because it's always such a mess then. Oh shit. Alright. I'm so, just before I said I'm like, oh, I'm thinking of doing a Christmas song. I don't know which one yet. I want to do something special. I have like two completely different, one, I was thinking about doing something a little bit more meaningful, and I had an idea of a song. It's gonna be a remake. I'm not writing something from scratch for it, just because I'm already like late. It's technically November. That would mean I still have to record it, get it fully produced, mixed, mastered, all before later. Hopefully to put it out by December, and to get those covers out, it takes like a month to go through. So it would come out like the day before Christmas. No, probably like 2 weeks before, and I'd have to get on it soon. So one, I was thinking about doing something more meaningful because I was like, oh, I don't know, I think the world needs that right now. And then on the other hand, I was like, oh, but I would love to do like something more like fun, you know. Like I just can't pick which I want to go with it. Oh, thank you, Matt. So I'm not sure which way I want to go with it, One is more of like a Jesus-y kind of Christmas song. And then the other would be more of like like a last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. Maybe from tears, not give it to someone. So I don't know. But then, and the other way, if I would do this other one that I'm thinking of, it really would probably be like super special, and I'd bring like a huge like choir into it and like something just like really big. So I don't know. I'm leaning more towards that way, but I just don't know. Yeah, Jesus is such a vibe. But the reason I'm leaning more towards the other one is because I just feel like maybe I could make a bigger impact with it, whereas the other one would just be more of a bop. The other one, if I did something a little bit slower, it would be a little bit more like vocally impressive, and I don't know. I can't pick. Either way, I'm gonna, I'm gonna put my all into it. I just have to go with the one that I feel is gonna be, it takes me a minute, and I just can never make my decision, but then, I don't know, I'll have to see. Thank you guys for the presents. That's very sweet. Mary, do you know? I would love to do both, but there's no way I could do both right now. It's because I'm too behind. I should have did this a month ago. I wanted to do a New Year's Eve concert, except everyone that I'm talking to that deals with the COVID restrictions and stuff is telling me that it's probably not going to be a good idea because it's supposed to get worse, so. A marketing director, let me help you. Well, if you want to help me, the best way to do that is to message Lori. She works for me on Instagram. She's at SLK Entertainment. Because she handles all that stuff for me. So. I'm going to definitely do some special things, of course, like, for the holidays. I honestly was going to do, oh, you're Lori too, I love that. I was going to do, like, how I did Halloween week? I was going to do, like a Broadway week, or like my favorite movie and film week, where like I do a bunch of stuff in movie and films. And I just don't know if it's like I want to do it, but it takes so much time. Like even just like with the stuff with Halloween, like those makeup transitions and like the hours it took to do that to my face and then take it off and recreate the characters, and was so crazy, and like it really didn't do much for me, Like I gotta make my numbers. I have to make them move. I've got to get this page bumping harder. Like that's just the truth, Like I've got to blow up this stuff more. And I already know, like on this damn app, like if I do that, no one's gonna give a shit. They're not. They're not, unfortunately. And of course, like even I know one day, like I said to Jess, I was like, at the end of the day, I know that my fans are going to love this, and I really am doing it for them, But it's actually become such an expense, like buying the costumes and recreating all the stuff and the filming of it and the time. And it's like I got to keep pushing this career forward as well. I have to keep bringing new people in. I have to let my numbers grow. Like, my numbers have been just growing so slowly recently. And it's because I haven't been doing the trends enough. I haven't been, like, doing all the things that everyone does on here. Because I've been, like, really just creating my own stuff. And it's not moving as well. So, you know, I just have to, like, you know, I have to really just think about everything as I'm doing it. You want to screenshot my tattoo? Tragedy that we live in a world that originality isn't rewarded. It's the truth, you know. Dina, I know the tattoos. That was crazy. Why? What do you want to do? Make money, influence people? No. All I really want is to live my dream. I want to be an entertainer. So when people ask, what do you want to do? I want to be like, you know, the male version, I guess, of like a Jennifer Lopez. You know, I want to be a singer. I want to have singles out. I want to be in movies. I want to have clothing lines one day. Like, I want to do it all. And in order for me to do that in the world that we live in right now, I've got to let these numbers grow. I have no choice. I've got to let everything build more, you know? So I don't really care the order it goes in, but no. I'm not an influencer. Am I? I don't think so. Oh, you want to be like Jayla? I think that answered it. I still love you. Wait, is that bad? I don't know. I'm confused on what just happened. I'm an influencer, am I? I don't know what the fuck I am anymore in this world. This is sick. I just meant, like, I was using her as an example because she's like a kind of art, like, okay, or like, you know, like a Justin Timberlake or Lady Gaga, you know, they all kind of do all of that. I don't know. I'm definitely an entertainer for sure. I love to entertain. Oh, thank you guys. I wouldn't do the voice. I don't like that. I'm like, I like the show. I just don't like it for me. How long have I been on TikTok? I think like March, maybe. Yes, thank you, Lisa. I need to get my numbers up, then unleash. Exactly. I know, they go fast, the messages. I'd say you're a very pretty man, but you clearly don't need me to tell you that. No, I need you to. Sometimes I think that I can't even look at myself. I'm one of those people that needs validation sometimes. Like I have to read my comments sometimes to be like, okay, I can keep doing this. People still like me. They still think I'm good. You would think I'm the opposite, right? People always think when they see me, like they're like, oh my goodness, this person must have so much confidence. I was not this person. So you have to remember, I grew up a kid, very like insecure. I was overweight. I was very self-conscious. I never thought I was good enough. And so that person is still like inside of me, no matter how much it doesn't seem that way. Like he'll always be there, like knocking in my head. I'm like, get out of here. So you always have to remember where someone is now, they were always something before. I was that kid in school that I wanted, to be, with the cool kids and fit in with everybody, and I always felt like I didn't. And now my life has changed so much. And I just always, like, just think back to that. I also think it's part of when people say, like, how you stay humble and stuff and grounded is because I remember what it felt like to feel that way, and I would never want someone else to feel that way. I'll give you an example. When I was in middle school, it's called like monitor. At lunchtime, I used to sit with like, I don't know what they call it now. When I went to school, it was just like the special education class. So it was the kids who were a little bit slower and stuff, or had disabilities. And I used to sit with them at lunchtime. And one day in school, I got made fun of by these kids, by like the other kids from school for sitting with them. And I came home, I said to my mom, all the kids are making fun of me, for doing this. And, she said to me, you don't let those kids stop you from doing what is right. And you know the difference between what is right and what is wrong. And of course, like when we're a kid, we just want to fit in, we want to feel, we don't, you know what I mean. And so, and kids definitely can be mean for sure. And I definitely, all of that stuff always just like rolls in my mind as now a person who has the ability to make a difference or advocate for something. And so I, that's why I always tell people, like, they have a version of me in their mind because they see me now, but if you didn't know me then, or my story of, like how I got to where I am now, it's just so different. So. It's also another reason when people ask me, why do you want this so bad, or why do you push for this so bad? Because I do feel that besides my gift of being able to entertain people and to perform and sing and dance and, create music and do all of that, which of course is amazing, I do feel like a big passion to also try to make a difference. Now, Chris is a good-looking guy.